The NBA will never look the same after this. Hold on, for me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm assuming they talking about the Celtics will never win another championship again. We already knew that. They had a free little cakewalk to the finals last year. They thought they was doing something. They had some of y'all even walking around talking about this Celtics team is the greatest shooting team in NBA history, even better than the Kevin Durant Warriors. What the Knicks do? Lock them up. I don't want to hear no Celtics fans talking about injuries, none of that. Listen, Tatum was in the lineup when y'all got them saying walk down when y'all was up by 20, not once but twice. I don't want to hear nothing about them saying no injuries like that. I'm saying y'all not good and y'all. I'm saying I see Jaylen Brown requesting the trade real soon, ASAP, effective and immediately. I ain't gonna lie. Would not be surprised at all if Jaylen Brown, you feel me, is if not a Spur, is a Houston Rocket next year. And Al Horford about to retire too. And Drew Holiday about to leave too. Yeah, nah. If I'm the Celtics, I'm good off you. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, the Celtics is done winning championships for probably like the next 40 years. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, I don't really see, like I'm saying, the path that I can get back to it. I'm saying, let alone the finals. I don't even see y'all making the playoffs, I'm saying, next year at all. I don't even see y'all making the playoffs. Like, y'all really, like, y'all fell off. Like, y'all done. I ain't gonna lie, the championship window, I'm saying, the championship window is closed for sure. I ain't gonna lie, like, let's get to the Ville. Let's see what they talking about, though. Hold on.
All the Celtics are supposed to have a dynasty, now it's ruined. And yes,
that's what I'm saying. They was dead walking around saying dynasty, this, that, and the third. I told you, I gotta see it to believe it. You gotta realize, I'm saying, a broken clock is right twice a day. No difference than them saying the Milwaukee Bucks winning the championship in 2021. I'm saying that anybody really look at the Bucks like I'm saying a real threat? No. Everybody know in 2021, I'm saying the real reason why the Bucks won in 2021 because the Nets was, I'm saying, was injured and shit like that. I'm saying the Bucks ain't been out of the first round since. I ain't gonna lie. The Celtics, I'm saying, only reason they even got to the second round, why? You feel me? They played the bum ass Magic in the first round. Like, you not getting no credit for that shit. Like, I'm saying, you not good. Like, y'all really got exposed. Like, I've been trying to tell people that, I'm saying, that the Knicks was gonna expose them niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
But this changes the whole NBA. I mean, how does Giannis leave the East now? If dude demands a trade, you think he goes to the Warriors or Spurs now? I mean, if leaving Milwaukee...
Giannis is not leaving the Bucks to go to the Warriors or the Spurs. He's coming to the Knicks. Like, bro, if Giannis is really serious about raising them, saying a trophy in his hand again, and not an MVP trophy. I'm talking about Larry O'Brien. He's coming to the Knicks. Could you imagine a Brunson and Giannis pick and roll? That is, I'm saying, not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six. I'm talking about at least probably 7 to 8 championships. I ain't gonna lie. Like, wouldn't nobody be able to stop that door right there. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they talking about what would happen, I'm saying, if Giannis ended up teaming up with Wemby or if Giannis teamed up with Luka and LeBron, bro. The Giannis, Brunson, Cole Anthony Towns pairing will be the greatest trio in NBA history. I don't care what collection of talent you try to say. What do you say if you had Michael Jordan and Shaq on the same team? What do you try to say? You had, I'm saying, LeBron, KD, and Kobe on the same team. That Brunson, Giannis, and Cole Anthony Towns pairing will be better than all of them. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to tell you, like, with no collection of talent beat that. I ain't gonna lie.
Milwaukee's all about winning titles. Why would you go out west? The toughest East teams now are Cleveland, Indiana, and the Knicks. And no offense to them, but not exactly the Michael Jordan Bulls. So the Western Conference Final.
Who are you talking about when he said these teams are not the Michael Jordan Bulls? That what he just said?
And no offense to them, but not exactly the Michael Jordan Bulls.
The 2024-2025 Knicks is better than the Bulls when they had Jordan. He had that bit talking about the Pacers and the Cavs. I know he wasn't talking about the Knicks. I ain't gonna lie. Because I promise you, in a 7-game series, this 2024-2025 Knicks team will smoke that 72-10 Chicago Bulls team. I'm telling you that right now. Because nobody on that Bulls team go Jalen Brunson. I ain't gonna lie. You ask me, Brunson, I'm saying that's why they got him in the GOAT discussion right now. Did y'all not just see what he did to the Detroit Pistons in Game 6? That nasty game went on Amen Thompson. I ain't gonna lie, that nasty snatch back for the, I'm saying, held the pose and everything too. That picture is gonna live on for at least the next 50 years in NBA. Not even next 50 years in NBA history. That's a great historical moment. If not the greatest historical moment in the NBA. I ain't gonna lie. Then we just, I'm saying, walk down to the defending champions. I beat them in 6 when everybody had the Celtics winning at 5. They said the Knicks was gonna get swept. Y'all better stop playing with the Knicks, son. And I ain't gonna lie, the Pacers about to get swept too by the Knicks. Word.
So the Western
What are you talking
Conference
about right now?
Finals is the NBA Finals this year and next year. But what are the Celtics going to do? Well, speaking of MJ's Bulls, when Jordan left for baseball, he was out 1.5 years, the exact time that Tatum will miss. But in that time, Chicago...
Listen, y'all, I still got Tatum coming back. I'm saying being a top 10, 15 player in the NBA, though. I really don't think that injury going to mess him up too much. I feel like, bro, way too talented and gifted. And he's still young, too. Tatum not even like 29, I don't think, bro. He going to be singing after the injury, trust me. With the way technology advances and shit like that, I really want Bro to heal up, and I know he will for sure. I ain't going to get better soon, bro.
Chicago remade the roster. Literally, the only 2 players left from their last finals run was MJ and Scottie Pippen. Everyone else was different. That is...
Hey, did y'all niggas see the interview said, Scottie Pippen said, bro, this nigga Scottie Pippen was like, if Jordan got drafted to another team and only Scottie Pippen got drafted to the Bulls, he said, Scottie Pippen said, I would still win 6 championships, but Jordan would probably end up with only like 2 championships. Bro, that shit had me dead, bro. Bro, that shit had me dead, son. That nigga was dead ass too, bro. That nigga Scottie hate him, son.
It's a wild job by that front office, but the C's have to do the same.
Jordan always be saying too, I would not win no championships without Scottie. Every chance Scottie get to talk shit about, bro, he do it every time. Nigga say he will only win 2 championships without this shit like that.
That is a wild job by that front office, but the C's have to do the same. So what changes will we see? Well, the most wild rumor was just leaked by Kevin O'Connor. And this man is actually a serious writer and reporter. He doesn't just say random stuff. And dude said signs point to something with Cooper Flag.
Boston calls Nico and they offer Jaylen Brown. And how many first-round picks is it going to take, Nico? I wonder.
Yo, Nico Harrison, my nigga. If you traded number 1 pick for anything less than Giannis, the whole Mavericks franchise just needs to be deleted, my nigga. Stop. Just stop, bro. Nigga said, come on. Like, don't get me wrong, Jaylen Brown the top 15 player in the NBA. But my nigga, I think the Mavericks, yo, son. I think them niggas were genuinely, like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, the motherfuckers was already crashing out when Luka got traded. You trade the number 1 pick for Jaylen Brown, yo, son, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, yeah, nah. They're wildin'. He's wildin' for y'all. Y'all gotta stop playing with my son Nico. I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all that whole Nico shit. It's bigger than Nico, bro. Adam Silver called Nico Harrison up in the Mavs owner and told them niggas, like, I ain't gonna lie. He didn't ask them, hey, what would you be willing to give up? You know what I'm saying, what would it take to get Luka? He said, no, my nigga, you will be trading Luka. That's what happened. In return for Anthony Davis and the number 1 pick. Not trade the number 1 pick for Jaylen Brown. They're going to trade the number 1 pick to the New York Knicks. And then the New York Knicks will then trade the number 1 pick to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's what the fuck will happen. I ain't gonna lie.
I wonder if Dallas and their entire decision-making unit would listen. I just wonder.
Oh, he just wonders. Well, there's about a million reasons why that is ridiculous. But also, there is proof that Boston's planning something crazy on draft night. But the Celtics knew that a big change was coming no matter what, because the new...
At the same time, y'all motherfuckers can say what y'all want about Nico Harrison, bro. Had the Mavericks been fully healthy, they would have won the championship. I mean, not won the championship. I'm bugging. I'm fried. Hold on. I meant to say they would have went to the finals for sure. Y'all niggas is wild. They would have lost to the Knicks in 4 for sure. But like I said, that Kyrie AD pairing with that, what I'm saying, with Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively and PJ Watson, bro, they had some niggas for sure. Like, they would have been sanctioned. I'm telling you right now, wouldn't nobody have been seeing the Mavericks fully healthy. You know what I'm saying, if Kyrie did not, and then AD was back and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, that's why I'm saying, bro, if I'm Nico, nigga, I'm trading that number 1. I'm doing it. Nigga, I'm doing it, I promise you.
CBA crushes teams like them. They are so far over the second apron, it's insane. Cannot trade for players. Can't even trade your own picks several years out. And the tax bill, as constructed, they'd cost about $500 million next year. Blows the current record of $408 million out of the water. And
how could a team cost $500 million and still be shitty in one of the worst franchises in the NBA? That doesn't make any sense to me, bro. Like, I really don't even know what you're wasting all that money on. I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't make any sense to me, bro. Like, nobody, bro, this is what I was saying. Like, nobody, even though the Celtics was the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference this year, nobody was scared to play the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? If you really knew the game of basketball, like, you know what I'm saying, if your head wasn't on backwards and shit like that, like, You wasn't worried about, you know what I'm saying, oh, seeing the Celtics on your schedule, nigga. It's no difference than seeing the Detroit Pistons on your schedule. No difference than seeing the Atlanta Hawks on your schedule. No difference than seeing, you know what I'm saying, the Charlotte Hornets on your schedule. Whack ass teams, bro, that nobody like. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the games in which, like, you take your favorite player to score like over like 45 points, my nigga, for a nice little ticket on your parlay, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's light shit. Like, hold on.
For what? The only rotation players under 30 are Tatum, Brown, and Peyton Pritchard. And this new owner could barely even get the money together to
That's what I'm saying. Tatum only 20-something. He gonna be sanctioned, bro. Trust me.
buy the team. You think he's gonna shell out $500 million for this? No, they've got to start trading players fast. Deal as many of these old guys before their value plummets. Get cheap and under the second apron so that when Tatum comes back, you can go on another title run like those Bulls. Or like Golden State. When KD left and they had all those injuries, it was like a gap year and a half, and eventually they beat the Celtics for the 2022 title.
Everybody
so
beats
who
the
has got to go? Well, the first name is Kristaps Porzingis, and he ain't just 30. He is an old 30. Dude's
Damn.
got injuries and now some mystery illness. But when healthy, a contender would still love him. Because not only does KP anchor a defense, but he stretches the floor. And in the regular season, he dropped 20.7 boards in
Knicks fans talk to me. Are we jacking Porzingis potentially coming back to the Knicks? Actually, nah, no. Once you put on that Celtics jersey, you can never become a Knick. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it's just disrespectful. It's like seeing Kobe Bryant in the Celtics jersey. That's like saying Aaron, what's bro name from the that's like saying Derek Jeter in a Boston Red Sox jersey. Like, we just can't do it, my nigga. It's a no for me. I ain't gonna lie. Even though Porzingis started his career out with the Knicks and shit like that, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, we can't even give bro the 10-day contract to allow him to retire as a Knick. It's just disrespectful to even put this uniform as a New York nigga. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, no. Just no.
2 blocks a game. Lakers, they would die to have a center with the ceiling of KP and just the right amount of desperate to gamble on his health. Plus, in the trade, they still have the valuable 2031 first-round pick, or, you know, role players like Rui Hachimura, Dalton Connect. What about the Warriors? The #1 need for them this offseason is size at center.
Porzingis
I'm
definitely
not
leaving?
even saying that. Steph Curry said that. How much better do you get than Kristaps Porzingis when healthy? But the next name to go.
If I'm Stephen Curry, I'm leaving the Warriors, bro. Because, I'm saying, the only reason I injured my hamstring was y'all decided to finally get me more help in my age 37 season. Nigga, I've been asking for another Jimmy Butler by my side. Then ask for y'all, give me some more talent that way, I don't gotta carry the offensive load, nigga. The Rockets game, that series should have even went 7, nigga. It was putting too much stress on Curry's body. He got injured and shit like that, and now the Warriors, they should be playing in the Western Conference Finals right now. But, nigga, injuries took him out, and motherfuckers got packed up at 5, nigga. Who y'all motherfuckers got in that Minnesota Timberwolves and Thunder series, though? I ain't gonna lie. I still haven't picked that. That's a little tricky, I ain't gonna lie.
Obviously, is Drew Holiday. Dude was thinking about retiring a few years ago, and Boston gave him a new 4-year contract. Oh, the last few years of this deal are gonna get ugly. I mean, he's already declined offensively, and he turns 35 years old in June. I am sorry, but this is a salary dump. They're not going to get anything really of value back for Drew Holiday. So I would call the Kings or the Hawks somebody who really needs perimeter defense and an adult in their locker room. But the wildest trade idea is Jaylen Brown, and this is where Cooper Flagg comes in. So there is a mystery about what the Celtics plan to do on draft night, because they have 2 picks, number 28 and 32. But at the Combine, they did something strange. Every team is allowed to interview up to 13 players. You give the NBA your list of guys ranked 1 to 13 who you want to interview most, and the Celtics interviewed 2 players in the top 10, Cooper Flagg and Trey Johnson. But Boston doesn't pick.
Nigga, the Mavericks is not trading no motherfucking #1 pick for no Jaylen Brown. What are y'all talking about right now? There's no way some Celtics fans deadass out there thinking that shit right now. Are y'all okay? Cooper Flagg is not getting traded for Jaylen Brown. Like, get that through your head right now, my nigga. It's not happening. Like, what is wrong with y'all, bro? What the?
until the end of the first round. So why would they prioritize speaking with 2 top 10 guys, including the #1 overall pick? Well, some people say, did you see Cooper's face during the draft lottery?
And nigga, if I'm Cooper Flag, bro, and I had to start my career off with the Boston Celtics, nigga, I'll return to Duke. I'm good. I instantly, them saying, retake my draft eligibility. I ain't gonna lie. Word. I don't know. Nah, they said once you declare you can't go back, find a way. I ain't gonna lie. I'll go play overseas. Imagine the Boston Celtics draft me. I promise you, nigga, I'm instantly, them saying, going to Turkey, Greece, like, it don't matter. I'm going China, nigga, it don't matter. The big 3 league, I'm not doing it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going anywhere else but the NBA if the Boston Celtics was to ever draft me, bro. That's just not good for your career, bro. These motherfuckers won the championship in 2024. The championship before that was 2008, and the championship before that was like 1968. These motherfuckers is frauds, front runners, and a bunch of, I'm saying, they championship, they living off old times and shit like that. But motherfuckers have not been scared of the Celtics since, I'm saying, since motherfuckers like Larry Bird retired and shit like that. Like, I'm saying, nobody was ever getting up, I'm saying, and seeing them as like a real force to be reckoned with, nigga. Even, I'm saying, that's why Ray Allen dipped off from them niggas. Kevin Garnett dipped off from them niggas, went to the Brooklyn Nets. Paul Pierce did the same thing. Rondo did the same thing. Like, Boston's not I'm saying, somewhere you go to stay at, bro. Kyrie Irving left too, like. Ain't nobody trying to play no motherfucking Boston Celtics, nigga. Kyrie, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant had a chance to play at Boston with them. They said, fuck no. Like, the Boston Celtics is no different than the Cleveland Browns, bro. That's where careers go to die at, bro. That's pretty much a retirement home and shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, like.
Oh, Mavericks happy as hell, but Cooper? Not so much. Look at that face. But did you see how excited he got when Philly moved into the top 4? Why? Because he is from New England. That's his home, which means the Celtics. Boston is literally the closest NBA team to Cooper Flag's friends and family.
If y'all think, bro, if y'all genuinely think Cooper Flag is not, I'm saying, happy to play with Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis, y'all relax. Y'all could be mad about Luka getting traded, but I'm saying, don't act like I'm saying the Mavs have nobody on the team. Nigga, Kyrie Irving is the best player in the NBA right now. Anthony Davis is top 10 when healthy. They still got some pieces. Luka did not take the Mavericks to the finals by himself. That's why the Lakers got eliminated in the first round. I think y'all need to relax. I ain't gonna lie. Don't tell me about Mark Williams not coming to the Lakers as the reason why y'all motherfuckers did not, I'm saying, go to the finals. Mark Williams is good, but like, y'all acting like we talking about fucking Orlando Magic, Dwight Howard, like. You feel me? Like, hold on.
Family. You know he would love to wear green. Oh, and the Mavs? Nico Harrison needs to win a title in the next few years. Jaylen Brown is so much better fit for that goal than Cooper. And how often is a finals MVP in his prime up for grabs? Also, there's pressure playing in Dallas. I mean, they just had the worst NBA trade.
They traded up, bro. If the Mavericks trade the #1 pick, Cooper Flag for Jaylen Brown, I think the whole Mavericks ownership would need to go into witness protection. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, bro, the city of Dallas is not allowed that to happen, bro. Like, there's literally no way. Like, at that point, I'm gonna do that thing. All right, now y'all niggas just colluding. I ain't gonna lie. Like, now y'all niggas really just trying to make, like, come on, son. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all trying to put Cooper Flag in Boston and Luka in LA. The hell out of here.
Ever. And if Cooper starts slow, the vibes could get toxic quick. So that is what people say. And it's completely ridiculous, okay? I know I just laid it all out, but it is so dumb. There is no way that the Mavericks trade this pick for Jaylen Brown in a million picks. I do not think. Yes, Nico is still the GM, but ESPN reports the owner, Patrick Dumont, has given Nico Harrison great leeway to run basketball operations, but Dumont has the final decision on all personnel matters.
Y'all overdoing
and
the
he
Nico
will
shit.
not let Nico ruin this thing. The pick is 100% untouchable, but Trey Johnson might make some sense. He is one of the best shooters in this draft, and we know shooting is foundational to how the Celtics operate. Not only does Boston need to get younger, they need to get cheaper. And having Johnson on a 4-year rookie deal would be huge. They also need to trade their vets, like we talked about. So this is a perfect storm for the Celtics to move up on draft night, play Trey big minutes for when Tatum comes back. But who would actually make that trade? Well, I said that Trey Johnson goes anywhere from 4 to 9, and in that top 9, I identified the Sixers, the Pelicans, and the Raptors as teams who might be interested in.
Why the hell would the Sixers trade they pick though? Them motherfuckers is rebuilding. I ain't gonna lie. Hell nah. The process is still processing. I ain't gonna lie. Them motherfuckers have been to the Eastern Conference Finals since the year 2002. That was Allen Iverson versus Kobe and Shaq. Nigga, we in 2025. Why would I be thinking about trading the pick? Joel Embiid about to get traded to probably, where y'all think Joel Embiid will probably get traded to? I ain't even gonna lie. Hold on. What team did Joel Embiid and Golden State? Hold on. Now that could make some noise. I ain't even gonna lie. That could be some great basketball. I ain't gonna lie. And I feel like the Warriors will definitely give both some rest. Outside of that, I don't really know what team Joel Embiid going to. You know what's so crazy too? You know what's so funny about the whole Sixers Daryl Morey shit? Y'all know Joel Embiid really wanted to be a Knick. Daryl Morey tried to fleece us on the motherfucking trade. Motherfucker was asking for some crazy shit. They got asked for like 6 first. He asked us for like 6 first rounders. And some whole other shit. It was wild. I ain't gonna lie. I think it was before we got Mikal Bridges. It was like, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Backfired on you niggas. Shit crazy. That motherfuckers ain't get no championship and Joel Embiid about to leave you niggas.
Trading their pick for the right veteran player who could boost their already experienced roster. Now, is that Jaylen Brown? Probably not, but I wouldn't be shocked if Boston made a move to trade up. But the future is even harder to predict for Jason Tatum. Look at this data on Achilles tears for NBA players. In the last 10 plus years, we have seen 6 Achilles tears before Tatum. Oh, but we're all so used to the thought of Kevin Durant, who is still great. It'll be fine, but nobody has come back like Durant since Dominique Wilkins in 1992. DeMarcus Cousins basically ended his career. Same age as Tatum, 27 years old.
DeMarcus Cousins could still ball though. That's just some like, they just don't want ball up in the league, you ask me. I ain't gonna lie, because there's some people that's not better than DeMarcus Cousins still on that motherfucking bench, still getting them motherfucking M's up in their account. We can stop the bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Bo can still hoop right now. I ain't even gonna lie. Rudy Gay, damn, he tore his Achilles too. Yo, Rudy Gay on the Grizzlies was I ain't gonna lie. Bo was that. I ain't gonna lie. Bo was stepping on shit. Hold on.
Rudy Gay was much worse. Wes Matthews was never the same. I mean, some people remember him, an elite role player in Portland. Not
I remember him in
Brandon
Portland.
Jennings out of the league, and Kobe was never the same. But hey,
Kobe was still valid though. But you gotta look at the ages though, bro. Tatum is like only like 29 or 28. I ain't even gonna lie.
he was 34 years old. However,
Okay, that was disrespectful. Hold on. I don't like that shit. Hold on. We gotta stop. Can we stop with the Kobe disrespect, bro? Stop. That shit just got me tight.
and Kobe was
Before, you got Kevin Durant before superstar. Y'all see it. Before, very good. Nigga, Kobe was always a superstar. Don't do that. That was wild. Very good. What? When the fuck was Kobe not a top 3 player in the NBA? I'm genuinely trying to think. And he was the best player in the NBA too. Y'all niggas is crazy, son. Very good is wild. Like when I think of very good, I'm thinking of like a B+ player, like a 4-star player, like.
never the
Wild
same,
as
but
hell.
hey, he was 34 years old. However, the
he was
good
only
news for
good.
Jason Tatum is he has something that none of those players had. An Achilles doctor named Lou Soslowski says that the fact that Tatum got surgery just 12 hours after the tear is unheard of. That is really atypical, even for a professional athlete or a high-profile
What does that
individual.
mean?
So that is really wonderful. I mean, 50% of the time, they're not in their home city, and once you settle on a surgeon, depending on what city the surgeon's in, it's often not the city that you're in. man. But Tatum happened to already be in New York City, and the surgeon that they wanted, who lives in New York, was available. This never happens. So maybe dude is amazing when he comes back. But one thing that we know is the Celtics.
I'm dead. Did they just try to argue that because he got the surgery done fast? What the hell? They got nothing to do with it.
Will look a lot different, and so will the NBA. We thought Boston would win multiple titles. Well, 2 different championship trophies are going to be handed out by the time Jason Tatum steps back on the court. This is one of the most impactful injuries of all time. So we'll see how Boston bounces back, but also an opportunity for Golden State, because
I think if Jason Tatum want to win another championship, he gonna have to lead. He gonna have to lead the Celtics too. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't see the Celtics making the playoffs next year, the year after that, the year after that, and the year after that. The Boston Celtics will be picking in the lottery for at least the next 5 seasons, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. They don't have no collection of talent around them. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Because especially with Jaylen Brown about to be leaving too, yeah, this shit about to get nasty in Boston. I ain't gonna lie.
say Giannis does want to leave the East. Maybe it's not even up to him where he goes. The Warriors would
It is up to Giannis where he want to go. I'm here, my sources. I got real sources, insider info in the NBA telling me that Giannis wants to become a New York Knick. I ain't even gonna lie. So we don't even got to do the whole speculation. Oh, Giannis doing the Q&A. Let's try to figure out where he going. I'm telling you right now where Giannis is going. He coming to the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? That's not even gonna do that. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe. Appreciate all the Dada's coming in. Munchy Dada, fuck is you talking about? Stop talking to me.